So we thought this week we'd get into our big hairy list.
Moons' big hairy list.
What are we looking at?
All right, so on the back of that, we thought, well, who have been the captains who have been, I guess, sacked or just
moved on
because a couple of indiscretions or on or off the field and whatever it may be. So we thought we'd start our list with one of our greatest cricketers of all time, in Steve Smith. Now, not a great press conference.
No, that was a tough watch.
Sandpaper Gate wasn't a great moment for our cricketers, but it wasn't a great press conference either when may have just lost it a little bit.
Yeah, I think. Look,
I think looking back, wish he just held on a little bit more.
Sometimes when you fly back from another country, it's long and draining. So maybe it's emotional from the actual long flight back from South Africa. But
I will say, the carry on though was way overboard.
Yeah,
way overboard.
But ridiculous to do it.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, it's embarrassing.
But the reaction by everyone was a little bit crazy.
So he got moved on. Obviously, we know that, and ban, and so did David Warner. Couldn't be in the leadership group. All now he's stuff. But then he was back captaining Sri Lanka. So
again,
I don't know.
I couldn't believe how that one happened.
That shouldn't have happened.
I thought Travis had anyway. At number 2, Dane Haskins. Now, a lot of people are going, who's Dane Haskins?
Yeah,
well, he's a man played for the Washington Commanders. So that's an NFL team. I think they're the Commanders now.
They used to be Redskins.
Yes, they used to be the Redskins. So he was their team captain, and he got caught in 2020. He got thrown out of his captaincy role because he went to the strippers.
Well, that's fair enough.
But no, it wasn't because he went to the strippers. It was because he didn't have a mask on at the strippers.
So
the strippers
were fine.
Didn't have the mask on.
So you can go to the strippers and they have buffets in the States.
Absolutely.
So all you can eat, knock yourself out.
Hey, you have breakfast there if you want.
Yeah, all day breakfast.
Yeah. But you got to wear the mask.
But you've got to wear the mask.
Because he didn't wear the mask, that was not captain material.
Were they wearing masks?
Yeah, they were wearing masks, but it wasn't captain material.
No, the strippers, I mean.
I don't know.
Well, I mean...
Well, they would have.
Maybe it was...
They're, smart.
Well, they were...
But Dane...
They're working, I suppose.
Just a shocking captain.
Yep.
Didn't wear the mask.
Oh, got to wear the mask, mate. Come on, it's just the small things, small details.
Number 3 now, John Terry, one of the great... England players, England defenders, Chelsea absolute legend, superstar. He lost his captaincy because he may have just been a little bit on the side with one of his players' girlfriends.
His teammates. Was it Wayne Bridges' partner?
Wayne Bridges' partner at the time.
Now, am I led to believe, now it's either, and I hope this is right, it's either John Terry or Frank Lampard, they got done, or not done, but they got a bit of a, hey, what are you doing? For doing paid tours of Stamford Bridge. Like, aren't they making enough money that they don't have to get, they don't have to be getting money to do tours of the stadium? Surely,
I still love the fact
when they were playing 100 grand, 150 grand a week was enough.
I love the fact when Chelsea won the Champions League and John Terry didn't play, went and got his full kit on and went out there and held the trophy up with his full kit.
Did he really? I didn't see that. There you go.
A little bit of flog.
I just don't think. Yeah, well, that was, and they were.
And he lost it again in 2012. So he got it back. That was in 2010. Got the captaincy back, and he lost it again in 2012. Ed, is that right?
For racially abusing another English
well,
contender.
and Wayne Bridge was an English teammate as well. I'm pretty sure, left back or whatever he was.
So
John Terry, yes.
Keeping over in England, Andrew Flintoff is one of the greatest cricketers all-rounders that we've ever seen.
His son made a ton
the
other week, 16 or something, or 17. Yeah.
But Freddie, we love Freddie. His 05 Ashes series was one of the all-time greats. But in 2007, when he was the captain of England in the World Cup, he and a few of the boys decided to have a bit of a drink up and
jumped. They weren't going well.
Jumped on a paddle boat, had a bit of a muck around, fell off the boat, all of these type of things. So his drunken escapade basically led him to being stripped of the England captaincy in 2007.
Was it called Fredaldo? Fredaldo, was it? Or what was it, Eddie? It was, had a Fredalo, where he flipped the pedalo.
Absolutely love it.
So, no, I love Freddie. And that 05 Ashes, I know we lost, but that was just the best series I've ever seen.
And number 5, or number 1, whichever way you want to put it, this one is very close to home. This is probably the biggest scandal in AFL. A couple of ex-teammates of mine, Wayne Carey, Anthony Stevens, all of that. We all know the story, but that was without doubt the biggest football story that I think I've seen in my time in football.
So Duck had
the greatest, in my opinion, the greatest player that I've ever seen. Arguably the greatest captain I've ever played under, because just the way that he played, he was unbelievable. It tore the club apart, tore that playing group apart.
So when that happened, obviously he missed that season, then ended up at the Crows.
So March 02
what
came out. missed the season, came back in 03 for Adelaide.
What sort of form was he in still then? Still going unbelievably
Still
well?
good, not
Yep.
not at his absolute peak.
Not 96, 99
no,
form.
nothing like that. No.
No.
But still unbelievable.
That
player.
first game against the Crows. That
Against
first game
North.
against North
Yeah.
with Archer and stuff, incredible.
Incredible.
But that was an interesting time. And for it to be
That
anyone
completely
in the club,
rocked the football club.
So-
That completely rocked the footy club.
so to be anyone and then be the captain but the greatest player the
Yeah.
club's ever had and maybe arguably the league, it's a pretty big bombshell.
Mate, it was a massive bombshell. And I
that-
hate bringing it up, but that had to bring that
That
one.
had to be number one. That is Moose's big hairy list. Sam Kerr, what do you reckon? Should she be still captaining the Matildas? They've got some games coming up, but she is injured at the moment. Stay with us. We're at the moment of madness and we're buying and selling soon. This is the warm-up thanks to Bet365.